Peace to the YouTube fam. Peace to the YouTube fam. Peace to my conglomerati comrades. What's good? It's your boy Ray Imperial. We back in the building. We back in the building. It is Sunday night. It is time for the Fire Pit Live chat. Who's in the building? Hit me up. Let me know what's good. Tonight we want to chop it up about that pack life, y'all. Tonight we gonna chop it up about that pack life. That's what it's all about. It's about that pack life. So lately, what I've been doing is slowly integrating solo into the pack. And so, personally, I feel like there's some advantages and disadvantages to working all the dogs together and making sure that they all live and kind of group together. So, I want to talk about some of the pros and cons, you know what I mean, of bringing your dogs together and working them all together and doing things all as a group and as a pack. And then I want to explore some of the drawbacks that can possibly occur from something like that. You know what I mean? So y'all go ahead, hop in the chat, man, and let's chop it up, man. Who's in the building, man? Who's in the building? As you come through, don't be afraid to hit that like button. I don't normally go down that road, but we're gonna do something a little bit different this year. So please don't be afraid to like, comment, share, you know. And if so inclined, feel free to subscribe. Who we got the builder tonight, y'all? Who we got the builder tonight? Let's see them likes running up. This is what it's going to be about tonight, y'all. We're going to talk about that pack life. Definitely, we're going to have a little talk about that pack life. So I wanted to point this out right quick. This is Bull's mom, White Gold, right? This is Bull's brother, Titan. And you can see how much he favors his mother. So, all of that said, from this litter, we got this boy down here. That's Jackson there. I can't quite get too close to him. But Jax is the one from that litter that came out kind of just like White Gold. But he was very he was a lot slimmer. You know what I mean? He kind of had his mother's build, but he had his grandmother's muscular structure, his uncle's muscular structure, and he had that same coat pattern. But yeah, let's talk about that pack life, y'all. What is it, man, to bring them all together, man, and, you know, raise them together, man? What are the drawbacks? What are some of the things, man, that are actually, you know, beneficial about doing that? And then let's explore some of the things, man, that can literally go wrong. Some of the drawbacks to that. Inquisitive Jen in the building. Peace. What's good with you, bro? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you in the building. That's what I'm talking about. To all the official dog men, B. You know what I mean? Who really run these hounds, man. And you know, we're not just talking about, like, if you have an American bully and it's more of the temperament that's suitable for the ABKC type bully, then this don't really apply so much. You know what I mean? Because you don't have that problem of, you know, just constant dog aggression. You know, so I'm really talking to the people, man, that know what it is, man, to deal with that constant dog aggression, B. You know what I mean? Okay, my boy Bando for Life LLC. We're gonna put emphasis on that LLC, huh? Put emphasis on that LLC. My boy Bando for Life LLC in the building. Hey Bando, man, we talking about that pack life, bro. We talking about that pack life. You know what it takes to run them together. Okay, Zulu in the building. All right, y'all. Y'all know what I gotta do. Y'all know what I gotta do. Time out. Time out. Y'all know what I gotta do. Let's get it, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. You know what I mean? Because I'm really at the point where I'm just gonna say, fuck it. Whatever happened, happened. Yeah. Okay. So there that link is Zulu Bando. Yeah, y'all need to weigh in, B. Hop on, bro. Zulu Nation said pack life is a beautiful thing. So go ahead and get that link and come tell us about it, bro. Yeah. And as y'all come in the building, don't be afraid to hit that like button. Please don't be afraid to hit that like button. It's what we do around here. It really is. It really is, man. I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of the pack life, man. You know what I mean? Does it create jealousy or does it control jealousy? Because especially when you have these high prey drive animals, their greatest drive is for your affection, your attention. They want to please you. They you know what I mean? They want to interact with you. And when you have multiple high drive animals like that, all vying for your attention at one time, how do you balance that? Huh? How do you balance that? Bank statement kennels in the building. Salute, bank. We talking about that pack life, bro. We talking about what it takes, man. You know, when you got them high drive animals, man, what it takes to control that situation. What are some of the pros and cons, man, of raising all your animals together? You know what I mean? So I definitely want to get into that. Hold up, Mando said, I can't. I have my second strike. Your second strike? What that mean, bro? I ain't so sure what that means. So you got to put me on, Bando. You know what I mean? Like YouTube got you banned on some shit or what? You know what I mean? Like, so right now, like, you know, there's a lot of different things going on that contribute to a decision, man, to move towards that pack life. You know what I mean? It's extremely important that solo get more airtime. You know what I mean? So it's also important. Okay.
What up?
Hey, yo,
Can you
Bank, you want to hop on? What's going on, Zulu? You in the
chill?
building?
Just
You in the building,
just
bro?
took my kids to the movies real quick to watch that Sonic joint.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Pros and cons of the pack life?
Indeed, bro. Like on some other shit. Like, for example, I was just saying that, like when you in like especially when the dogs are indoors, right? It can become a jealousy thing, a competition thing for who get more airtime. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? And that's
and
even
on
outdoors. You know what I mean? Like the dogs go crazy if they see one dog getting all the work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so how do you balance that? And is it possible to get them all out and have them all working together and not have no problems when you got these high drive dogs like that?
Yeah, with me, pack life is yes and a no. It's only good for me when they're young, and then and it depends because, like I said, my male was the first one, and he was alone for like a whole year. So like me being a pack leader, when I'm there, they're cool. When if I show somebody love or whatever, and I disappear and I show too much, he will attack that dog. No lie, he will
Wow.
attack. Yeah, and like too, even like with the like with the females too. If I play with one female, and the other females see me playing like giving them too much attention, they'll do that. But when they were younger, it doesn't. You know what I mean? And my male gets territorial too. Like if I pet other males. So for me, it's only good when you were young, and but after that, and it depends who's the pack leader when you leave.
Right, exactly.
You feel me? Like my male is too much, man. Like if I'm not there to control him,
Heard of the Royal Rumble? Well, this
he
is
be
called
just
the Imperial.
everywhere. Oh, whose puppies are those?
That was Bull's first litter under the Imperial banner.
Oh, okay.
This litter was like 4 years ago now. This was a
Nice.
2018 litter right here.
Oh,
But
okay.
you
How do
see the
they look like?
pups. You see the pups with the parents.
Yeah, yeah. I see it. I see. Hey, do you have any updated pictures of them or anything like that?
Nah, man. One of my biggest regrets about that litter, man, is I didn't keep anything off that litter, bro. I
You know
tried to
what?
keep two females, but my situation at the time didn't allow for that. So I had to rehome them after they was like a year old.
What's this? You didn't you don't keep contact with the people you sold them to or gave them whatever you did with them?
With that litter, nah. With that litter,
Oh,
what happened? I was involved with some family. You understand?
oh,
And the family I was involved with was responsible for placing most of the pups. It was a
okay.
situation where we were supposed to be trying to make a move, and it just didn't pan out. You know what I mean? It didn't pan out. People was going their separate ways, doing their own thing, and like I'm kind of relying on them to do the right thing, and they was in their own lane. They was thinking about what they was doing. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
it'd be like
yeah, yeah,
that's
I'll never
why
do that again, bro. I'll never do that again.
that's why that's something too like I don't like that when you try to do something with somebody and then they try to, you know what I'm saying, like do stuff like that. Yeah, that's why I don't like that.
I mean, it got to a point where it was just like, you know, not everybody is used to having dogs and what it takes to have dogs and raise a litter and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not really people see puppies and the first thing they think is, oh, puppies, how cute, how sweet. They don't see the puppy shit. You understand? they,
Yeah.
they don't see they don't see the puppies pissing all over the place as soon
See
as you
that?
let them out.
Nah, they
Right?
don't see
Like they
that.
don't see none of that.
They don't see that. Yeah, that I'm gonna be back in 30 minutes. Oh shit, I've been gone for 4 hours. Oh shit, y'all
Right.
shit it everywhere.
So
Yeah, they don't
like
see.
like literally I would come home from work and motherfuckers had been like, just let the puppies out. And they've been out for hours, right?
Ooh.
In a basement where it's like everything. Like
Well, yeah,
cars.
you up
Like,
north, huh? Cause you
yeah,
out there,
man. So it's
y'all
like,
got big.
it just wasn't a good situation, man. It was not a good situation, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's. I don't miss that. I don't miss that. Like even right now, that my two litters that I didn't get, I was disappointed, but I'm kind of glad because I got so much shit going. I don't miss that, bro. Is individual attention. Yep, it is that individual attention.
Yo, that's the thing right there, B.
Hey, yo, let me ask you this. You know what I hate about
Inquisitive Jen said one of the biggest disadvantages of having a pack is individual attention and care. Yeah,
hey,
indeed, yo.
you know what's the other thing, bro? If like what I hate about my pack life with my male, if he goes off on one dog, all the dogs fear him so much they'll go off on the dog that he's going off on. So they all
Oh
attack. You
yeah.
get
Oh yeah. Yeah, they
that's
play that beta shit. Yeah, they fall in line.
yeah,
Whatever
that
the alpha's doing, that's what they doing.
That's what I don't like too. I don't like that shit. Like every time, like if he start fighting one dog and then the other one start attack, like bro, y'all better fucking chill.
Rob in the building. What up, Rob? But yeah, like so the thing with that is I try not to let none of them dominate when they out. You understand? I try to make sure that like I'm the dominant one. But at the end
Now,
of the day, that can get very like, you constantly correcting the dog. You understand what I'm saying? You
yeah,
constantly correcting, and that shit is not good. You know what I mean? So that's one of the drawbacks of trying to like integrate everybody together. But on the flip side, if you try to give everybody they one-on-one time, like that's a lot of time out of a day. You know what I mean?
and
If you spend an hour a day with each dog, that's 3 hours if you got three dogs, right?
and my friend, and yeah, and let me tell you something, bro. With the my male too, if when I let's say he going off on one, and I correct him, he's gonna go back, bro. They got memories, bro. He's like, he saved you right now. I swear to God, cause I got my my Rottweiler I got right, the male.
Mm-hmm.
They've always been like, bro, he's always been like, I'm gonna get you when he's not. And I told my girl, I said, we need to watch out. We need. So one time I went to work, and somehow, bro, he got out of the kennel, bro, and I guess they were going at it all night, cause yeah, man, they were both out, blood everywhere. It was crazy. And now, since they've done it, it's less. It's like that dude got it out of his system. I can't explain what I mean, but he was like, he's bro, he's wild, bro. His drive is crazy. And the cage, bro, I reinforced it so much.
Now who's this? Thanos?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yo,
Yeah,
I
bro.
told you from the jump, bro. To me, your best dogs is Thanos and Kali, bro. When them two dogs you started with, yo, you nailed it right there, man.
Yeah, that's
Thanos is like the perfect fucking bill. He the perfect side. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like him. But he's too much, bro. Now he jumps 7 foot fences and shit. Like he thinks he's fucking God. He's
that's
loving
that
that.
that's the, but that's the whole shit, bro. That's what you want. You know what I
That's
mean? Like
God. Yeah, yeah. I like it.
that's what you want.
I like it,
He's
man.
gonna
But
show that he's gonna show that he has the capability, man, to run the yard. And
bro,
that's when
he's
you talk
too
about this
much.
pack life shit, it gets real, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Bando, that as far as that deworming shit,
I use the goat joint. I forgot what the name. It's in a green bottle. You
the
just put a little.
fembenzidole.
Yeah.
I use fembenzidole. I'll use ivermectin. I'll use what's that other shit? The ivermectin and the palmate.
I
Yeah,
uh,
hold up. Let me go get this shit. I think I still got this shit. Hold up.
and I use also the red one with the it's a white and red bottle. I forgot the name. So
Parentel palmate. That's the name of that shit.
hey, so
Parental palmate. That's the other
are,
shit that I use.
are you ever going to yeah, the goat one works. Hey, for me the goat one, the green goat one works the best, Bando. For me.
Yo, I mean, I use all three of them. I use all three of them. I'll switch them out. You know what I mean? Like, just depend. But yeah,
Yeah.
and the goat
Yeah.
dewormer is usually it's pretty easy to get. You know what I mean? Like the absolute best shit in is like natural shit to me. You know what I mean? So if you could
Of
do like
course.
pumpkin seed powder, if you could do like garlic, even the apple cider vinegar is a very good dewormer. You know what I mean? Like especially in the summertime, and it takes a lot of extra fat off the dog.
I never heard of the apple cider. That's dope. I know you can wash them in apple. I heard too when you if you pour water
Yo,
and
apple cider
wash them
vinegar
in
got a lot of
apple
uses.
cider, yeah, it helps their skin and like a lot of things too.
Yeah, the apple cider vinegar got a lot of good uses to it. If the female has got like a UTI, it helps flush them out. You know what I mean? So yeah, that shit
Uh,
that shit is good to go. But back on
get
this
off the
pack
road.
life shit, man, because I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'm at the point, right, where I want Solo and Bull to actually work together.
That's
You
gonna
know what I mean?
end, bro. I'm sorry, that's gonna end soon.
Right
I
now,
bet you.
like they could lay down and chill out together,
Yeah,
they in here
because
laying down, everybody cool.
because Solo still
But
hasn't
even
figured out.
Raina don't really take but so much shit. You know what I mean? Like Raina wants to be the pack leader. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's some shit going on right now, big.
Wait, let me take it. To work? What?
Ronnie Lee said, "What we talking about? We talking about that pack life and the high drive dogs, Ronnie Lee." But
I
yeah,
can't hear.
man, like one of the things that like I noticed is like Bull knows I don't want him to be aggressive towards Solo. So he
Because
goes
what?
out
What?
of his way to like lick Solo. Like he's constantly licking his face, licking his face, licking his face. And I'm almost to the point where like, yo, all right, that's enough, nigga. Sit down, leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like it's too much. But
Because
he
that.
really want to snatch him. I really get the
Listen.
impression that he really want to kind of like try him, yo.
Yeah, but because the dude ain't feeling himself yet. So probably the your youngest male is just there. But when that young male goes, okay, I want to do what I want now. I want to be the one telling everybody. I'm telling you, that's why I say for me, for my dogs, like when they were younger, yeah, it's cool. But then it gets to a point where, for me, I'm not gonna say for you, like it was like that, and then out of nowhere, when the other dogs were like, okay, I'm gonna do my own thing now. I want to, and then that's when Thanos then is like, hell no. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying yours won't work, but I'm saying I have a feeling because I've seen it on my side. Like and now I don't do it anymore. I only do it till they're like 4 months, and then like yeah, we could walk together, or have them in the same cage, or like even have them one or two. Like so now, what I do is I let them out in pairs or like in threes. You know what I mean? Depending on who gets along, because the ones that fought before, they'll be fine.
Oh
Because I've
shit,
tried it. I'll be
Rory
like, I'll
Lee.
go
I'm
2 months.
sorry, bro. I can't see. My bad. Go ahead, Zul.
I'm saying like so like they'll be cool for like 4 months, but because they fought before, it comes back out of nowhere, and then it gets worse and worse. So I gotta choose who I let out with who. And but when they were younger, if you look at my old videos, they were all cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know like if it's gonna really happen with Solo because he had 14 months. All my other
Okay.
dogs came in hot. You know what I mean? They was hot from like the time they showed up. So I don't know how it's gonna go with him. His breeder keep telling me that he's gonna turn on, but from what he was telling me, I thought he'd have turned on already at about a year old.
Oh,
So
okay.
being that he hasn't, he shows some prey drive with other
No, but
animals,
no, but
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 he
saying
shows to be real accepting
I'm
of other dogs right now.
I'm not saying he's not hot or like when it turns on. I'm saying it's on, but he's being respectful right now. Like saying, with your
Right,
parents, you cool,
right.
and then when you 18, 19, 20, and 20 now, you like, nah, mom, I've been working. I've been paying for my own car. Or you don't, I'm not going to follow your rules. I'm going to do my own thing. That's what I mean that when he gets to that point where he's like, I'm not saying he ain't got the drive. He could be just submissive right now. Like, all right, old man, do your thing. You know. When
Real
when
talk.
when she's in heat, is he cool? Are they cool?
Yeah, like so like Bull knows I don't want him flipping without my permission. We've been through that. You know what I mean? So he doesn't like to see it. Like I've never really had them out at the same time while she was in heat, except for a couple of, like a minute or two. You know what I mean? Like if I was swapping them out or whatever the case may be. But he don't really like if he sees Solo trying to climb on Raina, he'll climb on Solo. He'll
Okay.
mount Solo the way Solo's trying to mount Raina. And I don't want Solo to experience that. I don't want him to experience ever being mounted by another dog. So
Yeah.
I immediately check that. I don't even allow that. Certain
Who's
things
the?
Solo likes to do when he comes out. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't allow him to do like if it's just me and him, he could jump, he could run, he could just act a fucking fool. But If all the dogs is on the floor, then when I pull them out, I don't have them doing all of that jumping around and shit, nigga. You gotta sit your ass the fuck down because all that hyperactivity is gonna make one of these motherfuckers snatch.
Hell yeah. Who's the brother down there? He don't speak.
Oh, that's Big Bang Hank. That's Bank Statement, bro. You don't know
What
Bank
it do? What it
Statement?
do? Now he was
All right, let
talking.
me
You know, they
correct
want to
something right
interrupt.
quick,
What's
though.
going down with y'all?
Hold on. Let me jump in here right quick. Rory Lee was asking what we was talking about, and that's why I put the Pack Life joint in there. And Rory Lee said I pronounced his name wrong earlier. I said Ronnie Lee. It's Rory Lee, and he said how much Solo weigh now? Honestly, Solo's probably about a good 80, 85. You know what I mean? I ain't put him on a scale yet because like my shit in here, the battery dead. But yeah, we'll find out soon enough. I think he about good 80, 85, somewhere in there.
It's a big boy.
Bando say even when the females, once they get their first heat, is cracking. Yeah, same shit. Same shit. Random Blue in the building. Find a straight dog, son, and let Solo lost. He needs to pull some of that fire out. Let Solo loose. Find a stray dog somewhere and let Solo loose. Look, man, you gotta have me catch a felony, man. What you talking about, bro?
Right? Catch some rabies too. Let's get a little bit
Straight
of rabies and
felony
a
waiting
felony.
to happen, man. But bang, come on in here,
Rabies and
bro.
felony.
Let's get you in here, bro. Let me hold up. I'm trying to get
What's
this
going
where we
down with it,
all.
man? Hey, did that pregnancy take?
I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. I'm not seeing nothing that really makes me think that. She
Facts.
real mushy, you know,
Vando,
emotion wise
you
and all
right,
of
man.
that. And it do look like her ass spread, but she just hit 2 years old too. You understand what I'm saying? So it you know what I mean? I'm not seeing nothing in her structure, man, that really makes me say she
When
pregnant.
did you breed her though? When did you breed her?
She was bred the 21st, the 23rd
Of what?
February. The
Oh,
21st to 23rd of February, and I think on the 24th or the 25th.
so yeah, you should have. No, February, not January. Next month, this should be when she's dropping, huh? Sometime next month.
Like literally, if she don't pop in the next 10 days, this bitch is not pregnant. If she don't pop in the next 7 days, this bitch is not pregnant.
Take her to get an ultrasound, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna save that money for 7 days. I'm gonna find out in 7 days anyway. And
No, I'm
the
saying if
reason for that
she's
is I
35 to
don't like my local vet, bro. I done
no,
took
no, I'm
them
saying
to the local
if
vet here, and literally they just got me for my money, and I don't
nah,
appreciate shit like that.
no, I
You know
was
what I mean?
saying
I'll never fuck with them again.
if it's 35 to 45 weeks, man, that ultrasound right there will tell you fast, bro. Because that's what I did with my last female when that female died with the puppies. And then the other female, I was like, nah, I'm not going to take her. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And the day she was supposed to drop, I waited. And nothing happened when I went over there. They were like, oh, it's a false pregnancy. And there's nothing in her. You know what I mean? So like, I was hot. I could have known that earlier. That's for me. Like, I'd rather know and move on to the next stage than wait. Like I'm waiting for something planned. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
just me.
yeah, man. With me, man, I'm not throwing that money away like that, bro. I'm not fucking with these vets like that. Like before I do that, I'll go buy an ultrasound machine. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's my next move, bro. I swear to
How much
God, I
it
already
just
got a
cost
couple of
anyway?
things. It's like 1100. Some are 9. The good ones are like
Yeah,
12.
yeah. Before I go like constantly spending money with a vet for some shit, man, that I'm gonna find out automatically anyway. You know what I mean? Either the bitch is pregnant or she ain't. I'm gonna find out.
And it's funny.
But
I never used to do. I
giving them
never
that
used to
money
do.
and they don't really like they don't really like they don't have my dog's best interest at heart. They don't have what we doing in our in their best interest. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
they be every time I
I
go
don't get
there,
that
they
from
be
them.
trying to do the you want to neuter him. Like, nah, bro, neuter him for what? I didn't ask. I
Mm.
didn't see you ask the other dude if you wanted to neuter him.
That's the first thing they want you to do. I'm gonna bring the bitch in there talking about, yo, she might be pregnant. She ain't got no history with them. You know what I mean? They don't even give a fuck about her. They don't. They're gonna be like, oh, here, take this or whatever, cost this much, you know, and they not taking personal checks. You know what I mean? you paying on, they not sending a bill. You understand? You paying them on the spot in cash.
Do y'all vet be taxing up there, man? Because my shit be taxing down here, man. It's like $100 for a set of shots.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like,
just for one shot.
I don't even know a lot of their prices at this point, bro, because they just offensive with how they get down.
They say they offensive.
Yeah, man. The last time I took my dog there, I was offended by how we was treated. And then you hit me with this price tag. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you, but that'll be the last time I pay you. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Yo,
hey,
my money
bro,
gonna be respected.
Took my dog
That's
to the
thing
vet.
about me, B. I don't mind paying, but my money gonna be respected.
Yeah, I just took my my young 3 dogs to get their rabies shot, and the lady there tried to find everything wrong with them when they wasn't, and she's like, well, I think they need a vet check to go check up on everything. And I said, why? She goes, they look like it. And I said, how? What's wrong? They have no scars, skin great, colors great. Oh, you just, because I've used the same vet. I have because I have the 13 dogs, so they see the 13 dogs, so they practically like, oh, he's a breeder, so they try to, you get what I'm saying? Create kind of a profile when I come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, and I'm like,
yeah,
bro, do what I gotta
automatic.
do.
You know, that come with the territory. That come
with the
territory. Yeah, especially you bringing these dogs. And you know, I thought I was very respectful about it when I told them. I said, listen, my dog doesn't play well with others, right? So although I'm one of the first people there, we had to be last going in. And now that they done got everybody cleared out, basically they just want to get rid of us. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we all ready to go home. Here, pay this. Have them take that.
I'll be back.
That's crazy. But Bantu Mandinka, what's good, folks? What's good with you, Bantu? Good to have you, bro. Inquisitive Jen said two high drive alpha dogs around each other without a job will only lead to one thing. I agree with you, bro. But part of my reason, right, for wanting to work them together or have them, you know, integrate is because I want to be able to work them together. When we hit the field and we doing this coyote thing, I want them to be able to get that work. You understand? And I want them to be able to get that work side by side, not head on. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why I'm more adamant now about them being together. Like I done kind of got to a point where you motherfuckers gonna get along whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? Like, this is how it's gonna be, man. Now I know that may not be, you know, that's not everybody's idea of a pack life, but that's kind of how I need shit to be, man.
Yeah, is it coming along good? Shit working right?
Well, right now, Solo don't have a lot of drive. You know what I mean? At least he's not dog aggressive like that. I had this dude bring around one of his little bullies and let him bring the shit in the front yard. And I brought Solo outside. And Solo, you know, he seen the dog. He went and played with his stick. You know what I mean? He sniffed the dog. Ain't paid the dog no real mind at all. He went, grabbed the stick and played with that. So he's not there. You know what I mean? I want them to be able to get along and establish the rules now before he gets there.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like if we lay the ground rules now before he gets there, then they'll understand like the purpose is for you motherfuckers to work as a team. There's only one motherfucker that's gonna really, you know, give. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Wow. Hold up. I'm out of pocket here, y'all. My bad. Rory Lee said, I have an 80-pound high drive 6-month pup that's fire, and I am a girl. So Rory Lee, welcome. My bad. Like it's good to have you. Let me just say that on some real shit. I think you're the only other female besides Philly Dogman's wife, Trina. I think you're the only other female that ever been in this chat. So salute to you. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my email in the chat before the day's over. Send some pics of your pup and we'll post it up. That's what's up, yo. Hold up.
You know, shit. You know, I feel like you gotta let the dogs get out there and establish how the pack go. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I think he'll turn on when he starts, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been put in no situation yet to where he really needed to get active, you know what I'm saying? So it's just fun and games, you know what I mean? But it'll come a time where he gotta get active, you know what I'm saying? And I'll let him know, oh, shit ain't a joke. Shit real out here, you know what I'm saying?
That's the whole shit in a nutshell, B. You know what I mean? Like, if I let him go, he'll chase small animals. Anything, gophers and groundhogs and squirrels and even birds, he off to the races with that kind of shit. Raina kind of roughed him up a little bit. So he knows mouth moves mouth. He knows that now. You understand?
Okay.
But that's all he knows, B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He don't have a natural tendency to go at it himself in and of himself. But as he gets older and he gets more mature, he gets more sure of himself. That's what we're gonna be watching out for.
Hell yeah.
So yo, Bang, tell the people a little bit about who you are, man, because I guess Zulu didn't know who you was, but we all know who you are.
And, hey, that's all good, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Big Bang Hank, your favorite neighbor, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here doing my thing, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't even need all the eyes, really, you know what I'm saying? I just, I fuck with you. I come on here, you know what I'm saying? You talking that pack life. I got some bullies that, and a lot of them is high drive, you know what I'm saying? So that pack life, it's for a few of my dogs, you know what I'm saying? But a couple of them, it ain't working, you know what I'm saying, for the bullies. So,
Exactly.
I got a female, the one that I had puppy, she bounced back. She looking crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? But she on the helmet, you know what I'm saying? You leave her outside with some other, if it's another female dog, I done made this mistake twice, you know what I'm saying? Like I threw some dogs out there, she chilling, you know what I'm saying? And speaking on the pack life, you know what I'm saying? Because like, all right, I started off with 2 female dogs, Lolo and Cleo. Cleo, my blonde one with the clipped ears. If y'all been on my page, she the blonde one with the clipped ears. She got like a super high prey drive, like super high, like you know what I'm saying? Anything. And if she can't get to it, she ends up taking it out on whatever's around her. You know what I'm saying? So like say it's like a cat or something and it's on that fence line and she take off running and the fence stop her. Well, the other dogs around, she finna get active. You know what I'm saying? So I done let her outside with 2 dogs, her and Lolo. They grew up together, so they was cool. You know, Lolo actually established dominance in the yard. She'd get active. She would lay the yard down. Everybody was scared of her. You know what I'm saying? So I end up getting another dog and put.
Zulu, you might have to mute your joint, bro. Zulu, can you?
What?
You gotta mute your joint, cause like the driving in the background is kind of like fucking up the audio. There you go. All right, my bad. Go ahead, Bank.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, I got another dog You know what I'm saying? And I threw it in the mix. I introduced her to the pack, and everything was cool. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I got two males out there.
Hold on, hold up. Let me stop you right there for a minute. With the
Yep.
first two dogs, how old were they when you introduced the third dog?
Now, see, this the thing. It was probably 13, 14 months already. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? I'm thinking they still puppies, they bullies. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Now,
They young.
yeah.
They more.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
got physical structure of adults, but they still puppies mentally.
Like these bullies. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I throw the other dog back there. Now, the other dog's like 2 years old, but she one of them shorter bullies, like, you know, a little bit shorter than a pocket. She's short. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But she got big heart though. You know what I'm saying? She got big heart. So I
So
put
now
her back there.
Lolo and the other one, how were they bred? Were they bullies or pits or how were they bred? I think you froze up, right?
What did you call me?
All
Yo.
right, we there?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. Them,
I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna have to hit StreamYard. Be
hold on, I just switched it over. Hold on. There we go, King. We good?
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, Cleo, she come from Terrell. Uh, she's off Mandela. Her mom is Phoenix. She's a UKC champion, agility champion and stuff. You know what I'm saying? High prey drive on her mom. Uh, her dad is Mandela. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So I'm thinking I'm getting just a but. Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I spoke to Terrell, I told him what kind of bully I wanted. So he sent me exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think it was gonna be like that. But it's all the way like that with her. And the other one, she's an American bully, but she got like she was an XL. She had like that either cane corso or one of the mastiffs mixed in to make her bigger. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
So
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 she
she
was
was,
more of a band dog than a bully.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was the XL style, so she was big. So uh
Okay.
and then I threw in a little small one that came in. Now some shit happened in the backyard. I took my eyes off of him for 5 minutes. I threw him in the backyard, let him use the bathroom. I'm finna go out here and start
Yeah,
messing with him. I'm getting my shoes on and everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
That's what it
so I
pop.
come, I come out in the backyard, and the two that I got that grew up originally, they got her stretched out. Like one, Cleo got her throat, and she's shaking the shit out of her. It's blood everywhere. She got a blonde cloak, so it's blood all over her. It's just blood everywhere. And the other one got her back legs and pulling her ass, and they shaking the shit out of her. I thought the bitch was dead. You know what I'm saying? I run out there, I get her off of her. I pull Cleo off. She get right back on her. She grab her on the head. You know what I'm saying? She almost got her eye, put a hole right next to her eye. So I'm like, God dang. So, you know what I'm saying? Cleo, she out for blood. She got that taste. She going off. She start banging with the other dog, with Lolo. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't get to the other one. You know what I mean?
Wow,
And
wow.
she locked on to her too. She riding her all over the yard. I can't get her off. You know what I'm saying? At that one of them times I kind of needed a breaking stick, but uh, I just waited because she was on her head. So and then she went for her neck. And when she went for her neck, I grabbed her head and picked her up,
Yeah,
took her,
yeah.
took her in the house, you know what I'm saying? I got her situated, got come back out there, Lolo shaking the shit out the other dog again. You know what I'm saying? Because I left her out there to put the other one up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a
So I
minute. So
gotta
you
go.
went to put Cleo up?
Yeah, I went to go put Cleo up and Lolo jumped on the other dog again. You know what I'm saying? So I get her off, you know what I mean? I had to put her up. And this is when I was like, shit, the pack life, you gotta observe the dogs and for a little bit before you just introduce and let go. Because I thought it was
Yeah.
like American bullies. Let me throw them out there. Let me see how it go. And it went first introduction to a new dog that I didn't start off with as a puppy went completely wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Completely
I
wrong.
share
You
that
see what he
experience.
just said?
Let me,
What he just said is exactly what I was trying to say I went through. And that's why I'm more like now pack life is cool, but to me, forget that because
You gotta be
that's what I
careful with
did.
that
I didn't,
shit.
and to me, all the dogs grew up together. Like that's what I didn't understand. Like, bro, y'all were cool. What happened? And then, like I said, once what he said, they'll be cool for a couple of months or 3 weeks or for whatever. And then I turn around. Let's say the phone rings. I go inside to pick up the phone. I come outside. They're fighting. Like, oh damn, why? You know what I mean?
Let me jump
It's
in here right
frustrating.
quick and say Hotep to Hotep. You know what I mean? Hotep Kennels in the house. Shout out, shout out. I want to make sure that I get everybody in the building. Red Dog for Life 619 or the Red Dog Life 619 said, "What up? What it do, Ray? That's what's good. What's good? We in the building. Really in the building. What I'm talking about. See, this is what it do, man. This is what it do. This is what I'm talking about. So yeah, we definitely on that pack life shit, y'all. Feel free to chime in. As long as it's relevant, I post it. Bando said, my dogs has in the same sex, don't get along, but they will work together as in to engage anything with 4 legs or two. Yeah, see, now you got a team. You understand what I'm saying? As long as the dogs is willing to work together, you can get them to direct that aggression on a common target
And it's
as
honestly,
opposed to on
it's
each
not
other.
even,
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
not even
after,
about,
bro.
it's not even like the dogs don't like each other. I feel like when one tries to tell the other, like, yo, this is what I want you to do, then when the other one goes, well, nah, I want to do what I'm doing, then the one who wants to be alpha wants to attack that certain dog, and then that dog fights back. You get what I'm saying?
Got you, got you. I'll
Like
tell you what I
saying,
found, right?
like
Like,
last thing I'm saying is it's cool that I'm the pack leader and then my male whoever I leave is the pack leader, but he has less control than what I have control. He has control on like doing maybe one or two dogs doing what he wants, but he don't have control over. Turn the volume down, boy, before I go crazy on you. He has no control when I leave because that's what I'm saying. Like they still do what they want at the end of the day. He can shake up one dog, but they'll still do what they want. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
see, this is my thing. Like, right now, I can do this while they're very close to me. You know what I mean? Because I could literally observe each and every movement and check them accordingly. You know what I mean? But at the point that, like they venturing out and they kind of out doing their thing, there's only but so much control you have from a distance. You don't have the dogs on remote control unless you're really good like that. When that prey drive kicks in, I don't think there's enough commands in the fucking world, honestly. You know what I
Cause
mean?
bro, have you ever seen that YouTuber called No Days Off, No Days Off Kennels? Black dude.
Uh-huh.
He be having millions of his dogs, man, out in wherever he got acres, and these dogs are so they're not perfect, but they follow. You know, like it was easier controlling Kali and Juju, by themselves, or Kali and Thanos. So Kali and Thanos and Juju, maybe three or four. But when you start, man, when they it's bigger than that. That's when they start wilding too. Like that jealousy builds. That let's say Imperial was with her or him a little longer. Oh, why is he getting more food than me? Or if let's say I give one raw and I give another one a little bit kibble with something, and then it's like, why do they get the meat? Like these dogs, bro, have personalities, and I think people don't get that.
Yeah, man.
I think people really think these dogs are like just dogs, bro, but they're like us, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you start spending time and effort and you start knowing your dogs. Like I used to have a red dog, my first red dog out here. He was black and white like the puppies you had, and I used to talk to him, bro, and they were things I didn't have to like train him. Like I'd be like, go get your bow, and he would just get it. You know what I mean? Like I would
Right,
talk to him like, yo, I
right,
need you
right,
to go
right,
to the
right.
living room, and he would just do it. I don't know how I did it, but maybe it's the attention. But like when it's a lot of them, it's different.
Palace Finest Bullies, shout out, said, what's good? Welcome, welcome, Palace Finest Bullies. But yeah, I put it this way. Um, Bull is almost like fine tuned into what I'm doing and what I want. And I find that, you know, you can verbalize all the commands in the world. The dogs watch your body actions. And it's one of the major differences that I learned from, like, you know, having dogs outside than having them inside, because they really observe your every fucking movement. They watch your eyes. If your eyes move in a certain direction, they trying to meet you there. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way my dogs are, man. So it's real. It's hard for me to, like. I always got to play alpha. I can't ever let, you know, Bull really assert himself. You know, as long as, you know, Solo defers to him because he's a pup and Bull is older, that's cool. But I always have to keep that alpha role, man. I always have to have them look to me before they do anything.
Yep. Cause listen, in my yard, when my male starts barking, and they will all go crazy. So to stop everything, if he don't stop, they won't stop. And that's another problem with Thanos. Like when he sees an animal, because there's animals over here there and horses, they just keep going. He'll go, man. I have to go in there, and that's why I got the little sheep shocker, because they scared of it. When I hold it up, he just shut up, and they all shut up. That's the other thing I don't like about the pack thing. Like saying, if the pack leader is nuts, they'll all go nuts because they follow suit.
Real shit. Real
Cause
shit.
bro, he don't like no animal that does not. He don't like dogs that he don't know, and then he likes nothing that's on 2 legs or 4 legs that he sees. He wants to run it down, destroy. It's like he wants to destroy it to see what's in it. He never wants to just go there and smell it and be like, oh, okay. Nah, he wants to go shut it down. Like, it's over. What is this? I don't understand it. Might as well destroy it. It's weird, bro. But that's the drive. You can't control that.
So
Rory
you
E
got that.
said she
So
breeds red boy jeeps, and her female snatched her friend's male, and they fought, and and the female killed the male. Said her blood was too hot and still is. She's 2 years old and can't breed her. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where you can try it, like when they young. You understand what I'm saying? But I always got my eye out for that shit going wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that I want to institute, and I'm definitely going like move in that direction. But I'm gonna be real careful about how I do that shit, especially, you know, like if Raina didn't take, then that's cool. That means she ain't got a heat coming for 6 months. We could get out in the field and do some work. You understand? But at the end of the day, it has to be, you know, it got to be a smooth running thing, man. You know what I mean? Because Solo
Yeah, and hey
is
Lee,
bigger
you
and
could buy
heavier, but Bull
he could buy one of them
is
joints that
more capable. Bull's ability is more than
hey,
Solo's. You know what I mean? Like Bull is not gonna play with Solo. You understand what I'm saying? If it come down to it, he already see how big the boy is. He know he can kind of feel the boy's weight. He gonna go ahead and he gonna try to get him out of here. Real shit, because I
yeah.
know that.
Hey Lee,
You know what I mean?
Lee, you could buy one of them things where you tie him on there, bro. You tie the female on, it holds her head and her back, and then you could just let the male hump her, and she, you know what I mean? There's ways to it, or you could do AI. There's ways to it. It's not just one way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta look into other things, because a lot of
Yeah,
people,
I tried
especially
the
with hot
breeding stand
dogs.
thing with Raina. Raina shuts down. She don't like nothing around her neck, like all of that, and you know, like you said, dogs got
Nah,
personalities,
that
right? You can't put Raina's head
yeah, but
between your
the
legs.
joint
She's
that I
not gonna do that. You can't stand over Raina and grab her collar. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like Raina, she don't like nothing
oh
up here, nothing around. Like if you grab her and polarize her there, she gonna flip. Basically, she gonna flip and try to get out of it. She gonna do everything possible. Definitely tried that shit. The breeding stand, I tried holding her, all that like that shit. That shit with her, with another female, it might be good. With her, that's not gonna fly. You know what I mean? Now, if you talking about
like I said, I've never
two
used
sets of
that. I just
hands,
saw it
if you got two
like other
sets of
people.
hands, you might be able to bring something off, but a lot of times if it's just you and that bitch ain't like, yeah, that's not, yeah, if the bitch ain't with it, she ain't with it.
Hey,
When they said it don't work,
who
bro. They say it
dominates
don't
your
work. I
yard?
see two people here. It don't. What'd you say?
I said, I was you saying, your male dog pretty much run your yard. I was asking Ray, who run your yard, man? Is it Reno or Bull?
I run my yard.
No, I'm talking about which dog is more dominant. I
I
know
don't
you think
allow
it.
it. I don't allow it. That's what I'm saying. I don't allow it. I do not allow it, bro.
So
I
you
do
with your
not
dogs
allow one dog to
24/7?
dominate the other. Solo naturally
You know what I'm saying? You
defers
you
to he naturally defers to Bull because of the age difference. He recognizes Bull as older, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't allow Bull to like dominate him in no shape, form, or fashion. Like if the one time I saw like Solo went to Mount Raina and Bull went to Mount Solo, I did that shit before he even like got his ass up off the ground. Like we're not doing that. So when I take them out, I don't have all three of them out at the same time. I'm a motherfucker with two hands. So it's either Raina and Solo or Bull and Raina. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one or the other. I've yet to have both Bull and Solo out at the same time in the street. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I'm
They
almost
like right now, they just learning to be around each other inside. Before I take that shit outside, you know what I mean? Is like I said, it's a different story because now they don't have that close proximity to where I can always legislate what the fuck is gonna happen. Now they kind of off and run around doing their own thing. But Bull knows that I like him by my side. You know what I mean? Bull is naturally, he's just naturally gonna be on my heel. That's his place. That's what he do. These other little young motherfuckers, they all over the place. You understand? So, you know, Raina's gonna try to outrun everybody. She's gonna try to outdistance everybody. But there's times when she gets the upper hand on Solo, but now that he's bigger and all this shit, you know what I mean? When they playing, they wrestling and all of that, it just depends who's more tired. You know what I mean? Real shit, bro. But
yeah,
when it
not
comes
with
to
me,
really
man.
like doing certain shit, I don't allow that dominant shit right now. I want them to
Not with
really
me, man.
be like,
You know,
I'm the alpha. Anything you do, you look at me before you do that. Especially with they prey drive. Especially with they prey drive. I got Solo on it now that when I take him out, before he makes any move, before he gets his ass up off the ground, he's looking at me, focus. All right, let's go. You know what I mean? When we get outside, he sit his ass down on a stoop. Look at me first. All right, now let's go. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing where, especially with him, because of his power, he's not the biggest dog, but he's ridiculous. Like that boy is Luke Cage for real. Solo is a dog that will drag me on my face if he get a good running start. I've literally tried to hold him back while he was really pulling. Couldn't do it. Got to go with him.
yeah, you see, that's why I say
Literally.
mine are different, man. Like outside, yeah, I'm holding them, whatever. But like I said, when it comes to when it's all of them, yeah. I could say, like saying to do what you doing, I'd have to be around them 24/7. Like meaning,
Exactly.
but
Exactly.
I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be there 24/7. I just can't. So like nah, he's man. I wish I could just
Yeah,
let you have him for a week, bro.
it would take an astronomical effort, man. Especially if you're talking about you got like I'm working with two males and a female, right? So all I really have to do is concentrate on the relationship between the two males.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you start talking about you got 5, 6, 7, 8, that's you know like
Hey, let
you
me tell
feel
you this though. I
you
feel
up for
like
some challenges.
if Thanos wasn't there, it'll be a little easier. It's just that his drive is just way too much. Don't forget, he was inbred, bro. Don't forget.
Who was inbred? Thanos?
Thanos, like he's from a inbred, a half sister and a half brother.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really inbreeding. I wouldn't consider that inbreeding. Like you line breeding, not necessarily. It depends on how closely related the mothers was. You
The
know what I
mother's
mean?
related too. If you look at my papers, most of them like, cause you got to keep the blood. We were trying to keep it closed, so like, it's they're you got to look at my papers, bro. Is it was done carefully. It wasn't like one of those like other people. You know what I mean? I got it from old breeders, but they live in up there where you at. I told you, the red dogs ain't cracking down here like that. Except in California now, there's a dude who got Twan. He's got a Lion King dog that looks like your dog, but he's 200 pounds, bro. Huge dog.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, I know Trent.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I ain't gonna say I know him, but I know of what he do. He got that Viet Shard shit, right?
Yeah, that's the dude. Yeah, man. And right now in California, he's bringing the red dogs back. Nobody really, I mean, doing it like he is. But his are like, they're like giants, bro. They're like I said, that dog's like two. You've seen him. He's huge. Dog is huge.
Yeah, man. It's like I'm at the point, man, where for what I want to do and where I envision it, I think it would be a hell of a come up, man, if I could get them to work together like that.
It'll be something
You
different
understand what
too.
I'm
Like,
saying? Like I could go fucking hunt deer with these dogs, B. If the two of them could
let
get
me ask you
along
something.
and I don't have to worry about them turning on each other because I know how Bull is. Like even with a flirt pole, he was when I first like used to really like do the flirt pole shit with him. It was all prey drive. He wasn't playing. When he would get the rope, he would sit there and hover over the shit so nobody else could get it, and he would shred the shit and tear it apart like he was literally tearing a carcass apart. You know what I mean? So I had to
Yeah.
learn that about him. With him, that wasn't play drive. That was prey drive. And so you couldn't really bring another dog in that space and expect that shit to go well. Like these are the lessons I had to learn the hard way about him. Now, learning that and knowing that, I began to do his flirt pose session so that he understood that it was play. You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't have to kill nothing here. Everything is fine. We could put this away and go about it again tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or even later. You know what I mean? But his thing is always to kill it, possess it, own it right now. And he's just over the top with everything once I get going. So if I teach him the rules now and teach Solo the rules, we can avoid that, bro. You know what I mean? We can avoid like they'll have the opportunity to kind of like really vent, but they'll be venting on a common target. You understand?
Yes, sir. Hey, gentlemen, I have to go. What did you say the other dude's name was, man?
Thanks,
That's
man.
Big Bang Hank. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
thanks, man.
it's nice to meet you, brother.
You too.
I'll be coming in if you want. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, there's YouTube, Zulu Nation family, Zulu Nation. Just hit me. Y'all be safe, man. I appreciate the knowledge. I always like jumping in and giving you my 2 cents. But I ain't no breeder. I'm just a nigga with dogs. I ain't no expert. I just tell you what I experienced. So whatever you heard from here, don't go try it home. And if it don't work, you come back to me. I'm letting you know what happens in my domain. You feel me? Y'all be safe.
You know what? And I think most people is gonna actually have that experience for themselves. You understand? Like everybody's gonna get to that point that you just stated right there. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody gotta do what works for them. You know what I mean? What's your intent? What's your purpose for being here? Some people just want pets. Some people want, some people want to have a breeding business, an enterprise. Everybody doing their thing, man, but everybody's just a person, man, working with dogs. Peace, Zulu. Badass Rucker, peace. Said, how's everyone doing? That's what's up. All
Yeah.
right. Said red dogs never were in California, bro. Red dogs never went nowhere in California. Yeah, I know, man. It's like California's more of a blue dog thing, man. California love them blue dogs, B.
Yeah. I like them blues too. You know what I'm saying? When they hit, they was something different. You know what I'm saying?
Rory Lee said, my band dog bully challenges my red boy Jeep, and my band dog will try to snatch her up. See, that's honestly, and I might be going a little bit far with this, but some of the best match dogs I've seen, man, were crossed with Mastiff. They were actually band dogs, bro. Or they came off of band dogs. You know what I mean? And you could see the Mastiff in their jaws. You could see in just like how they were built. You know what I mean? Like they kind of had like the pit body, but the head and the jaws came out more Mastiff. And yeah, but they were some bad motherfuckers, B. So Rory Lee, yeah, that's something you probably don't want to let happen. Because the weight difference and the drive is gonna really make a difference. It's gonna make a difference. My boy Trent in the building. What's good with you? What up? What up? What up, Trent?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna be listening in chat, man. I'm gonna get to these
All
puppies
right.
too.
All right, let's open the floor up. Let's do that. We talk about that pack life, y'all. Give me 1 second.
I'm be in the chat, brother. I gotta switch these puppies out.
Okay.
All right.
Do your thing, bro.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, hold up. I'm gonna put that in the chat. All right. So Rory Lee, you said you want to show your dog. It's right there in the chat. Mm. All right, peace, sis. What's good?
I'm doing quite fine, my brother. Doing quite fine.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now you said you got an 80 pound 6-month-old.
Yeah, you want to see her? I ain't a liar. I don't lie to people. Come on, girl. She's right here. Hold up. She's right here. If
What you call her?
Hold up. How you change the camera?
You know how to flip it around?
No, how you flip it around?
It should be like a little circle on the side with 2 arrows. Arrow going each way in opposite directions. If you hit that, that should flip the camera right around.
I'm on my phone. I ain't on no laptop.
Yeah, like even on your phone. If you got a back camera on your phone, it should be a little joint.
I got an iPhone. Let me see. I see mic. I see camera. Turned me off or something. Let me see. Settings, camera, front. Here's back camera. Do you see her?
Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh, she's gorgeous. Now, how is she bred?
She's bred too crazy. All right. She gets into pit bulls, bullies, and mastiffs and band dogs. So I'm gonna give it a quick rap. She has Whopper Bloodline, Camelot, Heavy Camelot, Red Jeep Jocko, and a little bit of Cane Corso, Rottweiler, French Mastiff, and Bull Mastiff.
God damn.
She's 80 pounds, 6 months, just turned 6 months.
Big girl. That's definitely a big
And,
girl.
yep, she loves fighting. Bro, her, I'll show you. They're calm now because they know what time it is. If they get into it, they calm. This is my Red Jeep Jocko girl who tried to, who killed the male and try to fight her. They know better, and this is her sister. They chill out because I go ham. You go ham, I go ham. Her brothers are downstairs. They're bigger than her. They're 100 pounds.
So the pack life, the pack life thing.
Look,
I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's something that it can actually work?
No, it ain't, because I'm gonna have to change stuff around, have people out by themselves. She's starting her mayhem already. Stop. She wants to fight. She's just too much. Sit down. She's they chilling. But yeah, I'm gonna have.
But you got to be on top of them like that. You got to be on top of them just like that.
Yep, I'm in their face. Stop, Indy. You're being naughty. She's rowdy. She's rowdy.
What it is she want to lay down with it. She want that whole spot with it. Look at her. Yeah, she pushing the issue.
She's heavier than everybody. Heavier than everybody except for her brothers, who be getting it cracking. My brother. Oh my. Oof. They're real heavy in the Camelot blood. They're red. They're completely red. All her brothers are red, and she's blue, and her sister's black.
Serious business here. Serious business.
And this is her older sister. They're both 2 years older than her. They're related by blood because they share the same Red Jeep mom.
See, now when my dogs are out, I don't even allow this. I'm so like once my boy gets on it, I'm not even playing it. Yeah, that there's a certain amount of dominance that comes out in their play, and when they start dominating each other like that, one is bound to, you know what I mean? Is bound to go wrong.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was saying to Zulu earlier. Certain shit I don't even allow them to do, man. When they out, they get to sit the fuck down, lay down, and cool the fuck out, and that's it. Yeah, I don't play that, bro. Like
they're good. Whenever I'm in their face, they're good.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, I just had to prove. I had to prove because I ain't lie. You guys see my.
I heard you. I mean, we ain't doubt you. But that's it. I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, like I say, I'm no stranger to band dogs either. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see something here. Hold up. Y'all may not be able to really catch this right, but. Keep them all laid out. You understand? Yep. Keep them relaxing. You understand?
Indy, sit down. You're doing too much.
When it's time to get up and move around and all that, that's when I start regulating their affairs.
Yeah.
Right down and having motherfuckers sit down, stay there, move one at a time. You know, like I'm very, very, you might say strict about it, but like for me, that's what I got to do because I know how my dogs rock. I know how my dogs rock.
I know, my girl Indy's probably the size of Solo right now, if not a little bit bigger. She didn't expand in the chest yet. I'm waiting for that growth spurt, but she got one there.
Yeah, she got good length of limb. So the biggest difference is that Solo's just mad thick in his bone, B.
Yeah.
Like
She
All that.
bone. She got some bone now.
Yeah,
But
yeah, she do. But when I say this boy, he got tree limbs, man. I'm sorry.
yeah, you been
That boy,
working on.
like,
Yeah.
you know, trying to feed him right now is ridiculous. Like, but yeah, yeah. I mean, she's beautiful, yo. She is beautiful.
Thank you, brother. My phone is
You,
about to die.
all right, all right. Well, Rory Lee, thanks for stopping through. I appreciate you taking the time and showing us some love. That's what's up,
Yeah.
yo.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Easy now. So obviously the pack life thing, y'all, has its limits, right? Like, if you're gonna try to do something like that with these high prey drive dogs, you really want to be heavy on your supervision. I mean heavy. I mean regulate, you know, right down to, how much attention one dog is getting over another. Like I noticed when Bull is focused on Solo, Raina tries to get in the middle of that and intervene in that. And I'll actually post a video of that sometime this week, whatever, y'all gotta forgive me. We got called back into the office, so timing is off these days. But you know, the pack life thing is very, very serious, man. All right, let me jump in these comments right quick. I don't want y'all to think I forgot y'all. My boy Inquisitive again said pack life works better with certain breeds. You want stability? Run a pack of herders. But working with two catch dogs in an apartment, dancing on the razor's edge. uh, you know what? I'm guilty as charged, bro. That is kind of how I do it, man. I do push the envelope. I push the envelope. I don't think I can ever really get the most out of my dogs in their development, mentally and physically, if I don't push the envelope, if I don't challenge, um, preconceived notions, right? So I've definitely had it go wrong and I've had it go right. What we're talking about at this point is the dogs are ultimately being trained to hunt coyote up here in the forests of New York, right? Upstate New York. So that that in itself may require a team effort. You know what I mean? And I definitely can't have them turning on each other when you know what they're hunting could definitely let's just say we've seen coyotes take down grown folks. We've seen coyotes take down an adult and try to make a meal out of it. So like I don't know how it's going down in other parts of the country, but New York State, upstate New York has had some kind of real interesting incidents with coyotes just like coming up in like people's yards and snatching their kids and their dogs and they small dogs and whatnot. Um, definitely got to watch it. So yeah, that's kind of what these dogs is going to be doing. Um, if I was deep south, we might be hog hunting, but right now this is what it is. So I want them to be able to work together, and that's my whole point, man. My dogs have to be able to work together. See, you got to be militant with some dogs. Red dog. Wow, I gotta get glasses, y'all. But yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Red Dog. You definitely got to be militant. I mean, like, there's no way in the world you can expect these dogs to, like, your drive has to be stronger than theirs. You have to insist on it, right? And you have to make that dog look you in your eye when you insist on it. Like, to me, that's the only way to really communicate with this dog when it's in the midst of, when it's getting built up and it's getting excited and it's breathing and starting to get short. No, stop right now. And you have to be able to recognize these signs in the dogs before it gets to that point where the dog is so built up it's just snatching. Right now, it's all licky, 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 licky. And that's great. That's fine. When it becomes challenging, you know what I mean? When they start trying to put their paws on each other's back and all of that, I stop them. That's my property. Don't put your paws on them unless I allow you to, unless I give you permission, or you know what I mean? But I don't allow it. This way we never get into that thing. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody knows that before you really do anything, you're looking at me first. And that's why, again, the asses is laying there. Everybody laid out comfortable. All three of them. So right now, and honestly, Bull is the one I worry about most because he's the most intolerant of other dogs, right? So this is definitely something we talking about. Like we really have to have, a solid foundation. Hold up, my brother's in the building. Impact Kennels, peace, bro. It's hard managing high prey drive working dogs in a group setting, especially real American Pit Bull Terriers. Real shit. I mean, it's even rough having Solo and Raina together because Raina wants to be the front runner. She wants to be the center of attention, and Solo wants to be the center of attention. So because she's a female, he finds it easier to compete with her, right? Whereas me, I allow the male-female play, but when it comes to, one trying to dominate the other and all of that, and they play, they do they little rough, mouthing thing and all of that, and they're not at a point where they're trying to hurt each other. Now, if I start seeing that it gets to that point again, got to put the smash on it, put a stop on it immediately. So you have to, they have to understand, they have to firstly understand that you're the alpha. That's why, there are a lot of different ideas about focus training, right? But shout out to my dude Richie Poe. He said something in the chat one night, that if you really plan on taking your dogs out in the field, you want that focus training, and to start there is probably the best thing. You know what I mean? To teach a dog to sit can be done almost accidentally, incidentally, casually. Like, it doesn't even have to be a real thing. What I notice is that my dogs watch my eyes. They watch my eyes. If they see me moving in a certain direction, man, they trying to meet me there. They trying to beat me to the punch. Whatever it is I'm thinking about doing, they trying to read my fucking mind, man. That tells me a lot about the dog in itself. So if they're trying to read my mind, shouldn't I be thinking for them? Should I make it my business to literally work with them so that I understand the nature of each? And when I bring them together, as work with them individually, I should say, so that I understand the nature of each. And then when I bring them together, I have a better handle on what's irritating a dog or what can get out of hand with this dog or with that dog because I already know them as individuals. I don't know if that makes sense. Y'all holler at me and let me know. You got to run your kennel like a military. Well, you know what? I hesitate to go that far, but at the end of the day, that's what it is, right? It's a team of hitters, right? And that's what they are. They hitters, bro. They hitters. I'm not gonna sit here and play games with anybody. You understand? Even Solo, he's just turned a year old in February, and he's not, you know, like he's got a nose for small game. He's on it. He's chasing birds. He's chasing this. He's chasing that. So it's automatic. You understand? It's only a matter of time before he really gets to, you know, see other dogs as maybe something he would like to possibly chase, challenge. I don't know. Um, but at the end of the day, I do want him at a level where he is focused on me first before he does anything. And I had to learn that from Bull. You know what I mean? Bull taught me that. Bull taught me that, you know, these dogs fly off the handle. They just go. And they really don't give signs. It's not a lot of barking. There's no, let me just put it this way. Bull don't wag his tail. His hackles don't go up. He don't growl. He don't lift his lip. He don't bark. His ears don't twitch. He don't do shit but spring. Right? And that's like having some shit on, you know, a tightly coiled spring just waiting to go at any minute, bro. So now you take that and you add 20 pounds to that, right? In a dog like Solo. Larger head, possibly a heavier bite. I was working with Solo the other day, man. He was on that thing for a minute before he decided, you know, he needed to loosen up a little bit, and before, you know, he really started getting tired. He was in. So good mouth on the dog. Good mouth on the dog. I just don't want to see that mouth on my dog. Right? Like, I don't want to see that mouth used on my dog. Badass Rucker said, you got to be the alpha of the yard, establish your dominance, and you got to learn your dog's character. Case in point. Case in point. Case in point. Good shit. Case in point. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hotep Kennels 100% concurs. You know, I'm not big on that alpha shit amongst human beings, right? Like if as a human being I have a wolf pack mentality, to me there might be something wrong with my thinking. You understand? Now, when I'm dealing with my dogs, they understand wolf pack mentality, and therefore I have to be that alpha, right? So it is a thing where, you know, especially when you know what the dogs are capable of, when you come to realize what you got on your hands with this blood, you are very, very vigilant. Like, I have my dogs to the point where they are not allowed to stick their head out the door until I step out. Like, sit your ass right there. Let me see what's out here first. And then you come right to my feet. You sit down and you wait until I give you the signal that we can move off this stoop. Like it really is a very regimented routine. You know what I mean? And I have them walking with me till a certain point when I release them to go use the bathroom, release, you know, and eliminate and all of that. But it really is a very regimented routine, man. It's a very regimented. I had one of my neighbors who has several dogs. Shout out to me the other day. He said, man, I wish I could get my dogs to do that. And mind you, I have yet to take all 3 dogs at one time. It was a little easier to do when Solo was smaller, but even then, I didn't do it too much because I didn't want to see Bull dominating him and running roughshod over him. So like, and when they out there and then they running wild, it's bound to happen. They going after the same prey. They're competing at that. I've seen Raina and Bull do that. They compete at that. But they each do it in their own way. You know what I mean? Bull will literally stay by my side and look at me before he releases. Raina, she stays out front. She stays running the point. She's just that. She has that much more energy. She's that much more hyper. Like, Raina's literally a great scout. Honestly, when we set it up to go in the field, Raina will be the dog that's literally kind of running the point and getting wind of whatever, inciting it, bringing it within range to release the 2 hitters. And I don't know if y'all kind of see that vision, but that's how we going out there. So when I release my hitters, I don't need them turning on each other. I need them to go right after that thing that Raina just, you know what I mean, brought along with her. So, but yeah, man. See, they're your soldiers. You got to have them in line. I agree wholeheartedly. I actually get comments, that about like I'm heavy-handed with my dogs, and I hesitate to wear that label. B, you understand? Because I am stern about certain shit, but I'm stern about shit, man, that's going to protect them. You have to understand, man, that the majority of the public doesn't even like to see these dogs coming. Don't like to see a black man with these dogs, more or less. And then when they built the way these dogs are built, and you coming down the street, and they coming with some force and some power, man, you make your neighbors nervous, bro. You make your nerves. You make man. Listen, you make a lot of people around you nervous. And so for that reason alone, you have to be super strict. You have to be like right on top of that shit. You can't afford mistakes that could give people an excuse to say, yo, listen. And the next thing you know, your dogs are somewhere where they're going to be euthanized. We're not doing those. That's not going to happen. So if you expect to really have these dogs, you have to be, and I don't care if you're only taking one out at a time. That's just the nature of the dog. It's the nature of the blood. If you're dealing with this Camelot line, especially anything that comes out of this imperial camp, you might want to get in shape. Let me put it that way. And that's for walking one dog. If you're going to walk 2 at a time, you definitely better be in shape. Yo, that's good. Yo, that's Solo, man. That's Solo, bro. That's Solo. That's Solo, B. Yo. I mean, when you look at this shit, yo, hold up. Let me get that angle right. Y'all see that? See how she got her arm wrapped around him and shit? They tear shit up, yo, but at the end of the day, they a joy, yo. A true joy. True joy. I swear to God, there's very little more in life that I could actually ask for, B. But that's funny as hell, Hotel. You said my wife, that snorer was me. Oh shit. Against the grain bullies says it starts as puppies, teaching them obedience, boundaries, and impulse control. Very big on that impulse control thing. I am huge on that impulse control thing. And I exercised it in almost every area of their lives. Even when it comes down to the breeding and the mating and all of that. You understand? I don't give a damn if the bitch is in heat and she's sitting right there in front of you. If I tell your black ass to sit down, it's sit down, stay there and don't move. Don't touch that bitch. And I really do. And that's how I bring it. That's how I bring it, y'all. I kid you not about that. Matter of fact, I think I have an old video somewhere in one of them joints where I actually showed him trying to mount Henny and me calling him off her, and he got right off of her. And that was bull. This is the same dog that we had a problem with years ago, right? Like, we don't ever have those problems at all. The only time I've ever had an issue with Bull doing anything that was crazy was when I literally stuck my hand in his mouth to have him bite me instead of biting another dog. I had to get him off the other dog. He had really, it was crazy. It was crazy. So I gave him my hand. And the crazy thing about it is once he grabbed my hand, he just held it. He didn't shake it. You know what I mean? Now he had his teeth in there. You know, I felt them, but I was able to get him to let it go. Just very calmly. I just kept my shit still, just stayed right there and said, yo, you know what I mean? And he let my shit go. So you definitely got to know the dog. You have to, you know, I'm not on no, Miami dog whisperer shit. This is not that. But you definitely have to be intimately familiar with that dog and exercise constant. Teach them constant impulse control. Now, the flip side of that, you got to give them a release. You teach them to check it, but you got to give them an out. You got to let them know when it's okay to go all out and release that. Okay. So now here we're going to have a problem, y'all. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Rain and Solo are laying on a mat. Bull just woke up and he's tired of laying on the floor. So now he wants to lay on that mat. So he's going to lick the shit out of Solo to make him get up. But eventually, Bull is going to try to make his way onto that mat. And at this point, everybody goes to lay their fucking ass down inside where everybody's got their own motherfucking space and comfort to lay down on. See, this is why you got to do what you do. This is why you have to be alert to this kind of shit. Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. Shout out. What's good with you, Soul Power? We in here and we talking about that pack life. Hold up. I should have put that joint in the what's the name? On the what's the name? But yeah, Soul Power, we in here chopping it up about pack life, the pros and cons of pack life with a high prey drive animal, and what it takes to actually institute any form of that. Y'all give me 1 second. I got to regulate. See, we talking about this shit right now. So they was all in here sleeping, chilling, right? But Rain and Solo is laid out on the mat, and now Bull wants to be on that mat. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna get him. He's gonna wake the pup up, tell the pup, "Yo, you gotta move." Gotta stop this shit before it gets started. You have to know what's going on and why it's happening. All right, looking good. Good boy. All right. Good job. Good job, guys. Look at my babies. Yeah. Good job. Relax. All right. All right. Easy. Come on. All right. Raina. Come on. Raina inside. Raina. Good girl. Solo. Go ahead. Raina, stay. Boom. Go lay down. Okay. Go ahead. Go lay down. Attaboy. Stay. Sit. Down. Good boy. Stay. My bad, y'all. But that's how we regulate that shit around here. You know what I mean? Like, we don't play no games with that shit quick, fast, in a hurry. Put everybody in a situation where they going to be safe. Ain't no dominating. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? None of that. None of that. Bantu Mandinka said it happened to me when I was breeding my female. She bit my hand, but she knew it was me and let go immediately. Real shit, bro. Real shit. Like they your dog spends as much time learning you as you do learning them. If I sleep too long, they want to know why. You know what I mean? Like, whoa. You normally up by this time. What's going on? You know what I mean? Show a motherfucker you still alive in there. You know what I mean? Like, they check on you like that. They watch your movements. They know certain times, like certain movements, certain behaviors. Like, they know right down to when I'm smoking and all of that. Like, everything. Your dogs know you probably better than you know yourself at times. And it really doesn't hurt to turn the tables on that. You understand what I'm saying? Know your dog as well as they're trying to know you. So Power, aka Gamed Up Kennel, said the Bulls are looking great. Thank you, beloved. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is just, this pack life thing is not necessarily something that, it's not a mantra of mine. You know what I mean? What I'm hoping to do is to bring them together to work as a team. So there can only be one coach. I can't have somebody else on the team dictating what the other team members do. You know what I mean? I have to have a certain amount of equality amongst the team members, regardless of age, seniority, gender, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Because right now, I think Raina's probably the baddest fucking dog in the camp. If I had to argue, I say Raina's probably the baddest dog in the camp. Simply because not that she goes harder, but she's just more energetic, more hyped about it. She's more energetic and hyped about it. Like in terms of her energy and her endurance, you know, her she can just go, man. The bitch can go. Like she has a battery. You know what I mean? So that kind of puts her, like, you know, her energy and she can stay at high energy for a while. That's the thing about her. Like she can stay right up there. Like she, you know, whatever is required, man, she can go at that level. So that's probably what makes her probably like the baddest bitch in the building right now. Hotep Kennel says, stop it before it starts. Exactly. 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 You understand? There are many people who will say this is wrong, that's wrong. Oh, and listen, these motherfuckers have attitudes. They have very real drive. They have very real you know, just like somebody said earlier, personality. Personality, and you gotta be aware of that. You gotta be aware of that. Like Solo hasn't turned into what Bull is yet. And so I'm hoping to teach him that when it does kick in, it's never directed in-house. It's always directed externally. Bull came in already, hot against everything. So it took a while for me to like curb that, to channel that in the right direction. He's cool with females as long as they know he's mountain. You know what I mean? Like he didn't understand, like when I first got him, he didn't understand that he was here to stay. So the female I had at the time, Henny, like he stayed on her back, yo. He stayed on her back. It was ridiculous. Till he finally realized that, oh shit, okay, she's not going nowhere. I don't have to do this every day. I don't have to do this all day, every day. It took a while. Hotep said, mine's in tune with the alarm on. I can't even see that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What's that? On your phone. Okay. That's what's up. I had to blow that up, y'all. My bad. Yeah, that's what's up. Like they know certain shit. You know what I mean? Like they just know. They just know, man. Like these motherfuckers know whether I'm going to the refrigerator to get them something to eat or get me something to eat. They know whether I'm going to the bathroom and coming right back out or whether I'm going in there for a minute. Like they know me, yo. Like it's ridiculous. So Power said, did the breeding take, fam? At this point, So Power, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't see anything that would suggest that it did, with the exception of how she's behaving. Now, Raina's always been my baby. She's always been my baby, but like she's particularly mushy. She's just mushy to a fault. Like, she mushy as hell right now. So there's that. But yeah, other than that, I have to say no. I have to say no. That breeding did not take. Bantu Mandinka asked, is Solo Bull's son? No. There's only one. Well, they have a few common ancestors, but in terms of like they're like the first 4 generations. I wouldn't even say, I would say more like the first 6 generations. They might have like one common ancestor. First 4 or 5, first 4 to 6 generations, I think they have one common ancestor. But no, Solo is not Bull's son at all. Solo is off a dog named Lord Sabotage, Loyal Bones, Lord Sabotage. Now, Loyal Bones, they have a YouTube channel called Loyal Bones TV. So if y'all get a chance, go check that out. I'm gonna put that in the chat right quick. Loyal Bones TV, and y'all will be able to see where Solo came from. Solo's mother was a female named Panamera. So Lord Sabotage was brought to Panamera, and they had one pup. Panamera only had one pup, and Solo's the one pup that she had. Now, the way his blood lines up, goes back to some shit, and he got that chocolate red tri in him. You understand? So, Solo is prized by his breeder and his breeder's mentor, because some of the blood that's in Solo actually came from his breeder's mentor. You know what I mean? So like there's a lot of history behind that dog. You know what I mean? A lot of history behind that dog. But one day I'll actually get into like his whole shit. I don't even think I've ever really like quite got into it as deep. Hotep said when they hear that scoop hit the kibble, minds light up for that feeding day. Yeah, absolutely. Like if I mean I just once I start collecting bowls, it's on. You know what I mean? And a certain time of day, they get that laid quarter automatically, and they know it and they expect it. They like it's almost like they know what you're thinking already. They know what you're thinking already. Red Dog asked, does Solo go back to that little man dog? Yes. Solo goes back to CSK Mia, Cajun Style Kennels Mia, who was off the little man dog. So yeah. The answer to that, Red Dog, is absolutely. So you know a little bit about how that whole thing runs. That's what's up. Wow, look like we've been going on about 2 hours here, y'all. I'm not gonna drag this out much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one short. I definitely appreciate everybody chiming in, man, about that pack life thing, man. We gonna y'all gonna see how it works out, because I'm gonna keep y'all updated as we go forward. I haven't done an Imperial Diaries video in a while, and it's not because we don't have anything to say, but simply because it's tax season. I've been called back into the office, so there's a lot going on right now. In addition to that, we trying to make some moves in terms of securing some land that we can run. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to appreciate everybody for coming out, man. Y'all brothers, man, y'all make my Sunday evening. Some days, man, I'm not even sure that I'm ready to do this, but y'all always make it worth the while, man. So if you came through, I hope you enjoyed the presentation tonight. I hope you got something from this pack life thing. It is what we do around here. You can't have just one of these dogs. It's been my experience. You know what I mean? Like once I had one, it was just like I did. The rest of them just followed. I don't even know how they got here. So, you know what I mean? I always tell people, people say, hey, tell me something I don't know about you. Hey, I say, I'm owned by 3 red-nosed pit bulls. And that's my story. Good build, y'all. Good build. Good night.